So hello everyone, today I will show you how you can create this type of realistic seams in Blender without having any kind of problems with your simulation, or you can say with your mesh. So right now you can see I'm having this type of simple simulation. If you use this method to create seams like this, then you don't have to be worried about your simulation, or it will not affect any kind of mesh deformation stuff or anything. So suppose if you just do a claw simulation like this and you want to add some seams there, okay? So the method number one to create seams in this simulation is you have to just go and you have to select this one. Like if I go to the edge select, I will select this one, I will control B, and then I will create a bevel in this one. So after creating the bevel, I will just go to the face mode and I will select this one, and then I will press Alt S and I will create this type of seams, okay? So now you can see we created the seam, but with this method there is a problem, and the problem is that now you have to rebake your whole simulation because it is broken, you can see, and you have to rebake everything. And the problem number two is it will create problems with the simulation because you are adding more geometry, or you can say more faces in this one. So it will create weird issues when you do the simulation. So this is not an ideal situation to create bevel and create your seams like this. So now I will show you the easiest way and the non-destructive way, okay? So what you can do, you can just do your simulation first and then you can create seams, okay? Suppose if you want seams in this area, okay? So what you can do, you have to just go to your edge select mode. You have to select the vertices of that edge. You have to press Ctrl E, and in this one you will see a mark sharp option, okay? So you have to just give a sharp edge like this and it will be turned blue like this, okay? So right now you can see I just give all the marks in my t-shirt, this area, and we have this area also, but right now I have a seam in this area, red seam, that's why it is covering the blue line, but I have a sharp edge in this area also. And like this you have to just give all the sharp edge in your t-shirt. So the first thing that you have to add a subdivision modifier. So I will just enable this thing. Now you can see it just smoothen the mesh a little bit, and then you have to just add a edge split. You have to just go to the add modifier, search, right edge split, you have to add this thing, and you have to make sure that you disable this thing, edge angle, and then you have to enable this thing also. But when you add this thing you will see nothing, and then after this what you have to do, you have to add a solidify, okay? So when you add a solidify, you will see you're getting the seams. Look at this, you're getting all the seams on that area without creating any kind of bevels or anything. You're getting proper seams, okay? Suppose if I want a seam in this area, what you have to do, you have to select all the edges like this. You have to just press Ctrl E, mark sharp, and your bevel is done, you can see, okay? Like this you can create any kind of pattern or anything. If I want something in this angle and in this angle like this, just select all the vertices, Ctrl E, mark sharp, and your bevel is done like this. And this is non-destructive. You don't have to be rebake or recalculate your simulation, claw simulation. So you can create this type of cool looking seams without having any kind of problems, okay? And suppose if you want to give a little bit less thickness of this one, then you have to just add a bevel in this area. Press Ctrl R and just add a edge loop, and then you can just drag this thing. So what will happen, it will make this thing more tight, and you can make this thing like that, okay? So it is like tighter version of the normal this thing. If you want this type of seams, then you have to do this. But if you are adding extra vertices in this one, then you have to rebake your simulation. So it is better to add this type of stuff before your claw simulation, and then you can bake your claw simulation. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I think it will help you. Thank you for watching.